All right, so we're gonna do a slow, gentle supine flow. So that means lying down on the back. I'm going to start off and remain seated so I can talk clearly. It's sometimes hard to project when lying down. So while I remain seated for the start of practice, go ahead and lie down, make yourself comfortable. If you have a blanket, a bolster, pillows, blocks that you like to incorporate in your practice, feel free. If you're unfamiliar with a lying down position to start in, I will quickly give you some options. One option is Shavasana, which is simply lying down on the back, taking up some space. Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together. If you prefer to have your feet on the ground, knees bent, you can, or the knees even can come together into constructive rest. Those are some good places to start. If you don't want to lie down to start, you can sit up with me, but eventually we will be lying down and the entire flow will be done lying down. Finding comfort in whatever position you have decided to start practice in today. Taking a moment to acknowledge the different points of your body that are currently connected to the earth. Feeling that support, stability, solidity beneath you, holding you. Noticing if there's any place in your physical body where you can soften a tiny bit more. Same for your mental, emotional body as well. Clearing breath or 2 or 3, inhaling through the nose, open mouth. And then whether you're lying or sitting, resting your left hand on your abdomen or lower abdomen, wherever you feel called, right hand over your heart, holding yourself kindly and gently here at the beginning of practice to show yourself compassion, love, kindness in a world that can at times feel hard. Even a world that can feel critical, judgmental, especially in our own minds. Know that you are loved, compassionately held, and that kindness flows through you. Acknowledging life is sacred, your unique experience of life is sacred, the hardships, even the judgments, sacred. If you haven't already, regulating the breath, so inhaling through the nose, slow and deep. And then a slow exhale, emptying out the body of expired, old energy. Feel yourself drawn towards the present moment by way of the breath. Allowing your mind to be drawn to the four corners of your mat, away from anything else. And keeping this intention of presence, breath awareness, and sacredness as we gently move the body. I will join you lying down. If your legs are not extended, begin to extend your legs, bringing the inner ankles, inner knees, inner thighs close together and reaching the arms overhead. Inhale for a big stretch. And exhale, right knee to your chest, hands to your right shin. We're flowing. Inhale, extend back out, take time, take up space. Exhale, right knee into your chest. Inhale, extend. Feel yourself open and elongate. Exhale, knee to chest, hugging yourself empty. 2 more times. You might begin to tune in with sensation as it rises and falls through the different shapes. After that last round, you'll inhale, extend a final time. And then exhale the right knee into your chest and hold. Continuing to gently hug right knee towards right rib cage for gentle compression. So as you breathe, you're massaging the right side of the abdomen and the organs of the right side of the abdomen, the liver, the gallbladder. Left leg stays engaged as you press the left calf into the earth and let your toes soften. Allowing yourself to be breathed, your attention and awareness to be gathered versus scattered. Bring your hands behind your knee, interlacing your fingertips, and extend your leg as much as you comfortably can. That can mean it's a little bit or a lot. Inhale where you are, extending through the foot, pressing the foot away from you. Exhale, slowly bend in the right knee to 90 degrees. Inhale, extend. And exhale, bend. One more time. And then you'll extend and hold an extension, observing where sensation and energy starts to move in the right leg as you hold. The right foot pressed up, shoulders relaxed, forehead, inner ears, jawline soft. Breath flows seamlessly. And without moving the right knee or right leg, sensing the right knee and sensing the right leg. All of your focus and attention pouring into the practice and nothing else. When you're ready, if you haven't, bend your left knee and place your left foot on the ground, and then come into a figure for bending your right knee and crossing the right ankle over the left. Hands can stay beside you as you press the right knee away from you. You could add another layer, lift your left foot and interlace the hands behind your left knee. You can stay here. Another option is to extend the leg. And lastly, keeping the knee bent, interlace your fingers over the left shin. And you can try these different options on until you find the option that feels supportive and nourishing. So we are looking for a bit of sensation as a sign that we're starting to open inner channels along the right side, around the right hip. But we're not looking for anything that feels forced, rigid, or restrictive. Soften into this posture for the next 3 complete rounds of your breath. If the mind feels scattered, hard time focusing, with each exhale you can chant the seed sound VAM, V-A-M, either internally or out loud. So it'd be like inhale, VAM, over and over again as a focal point for the mind, as a tool for gathering the scattered bits and pieces back to center. Last round of breath. And when you're ready, exhale, lower the left knee if it's not. Release your arms, but keep the figure 4 shape in the legs. From here, we're going to gently rock the right foot to the left and the left knee as everything starts to lower to the earth. Arms can come out wide in a T or goal post your arms. Option here, you could bring your left hand to gently press the right knee away from you. If you are finding that this shape in the legs is not supportive, you could take a regular supine twist and just stack the knees and twist. So you have a few options here depending on what is best for you. If you want to create a bit of a twist in your cervical spine / your neck, bring your right ear and your gaze to the right. If your mind needs a focal point outside of breath, another tool to help sharpen the attention, on your exhales, chant the seed sound for earth, LAM, L-A-M. So it'd be an inhale, LAM. Chanting silently or out loud with each exhale as another tool to sharpen your focus. Last breath in. Exhale, slowly begin to come back through center and cross the legs if they were crossed. Bring your feet mat distance and gently windshield wiper the knees side to side with no sense of rush. When you're ready, lie yourself back down, extending your legs forward, arms up and behind you, and our legs close together. Inhale for a big full body stretch. Exhale, left knee into your chest. Inhale, extend, floating your limbs through space, controlled. Exhale, knee to chest. Doing 3 more at your own pace. Observing how the body moves, different sensations that arise. And observing if you can keep your breath steady and smooth in conjunction with the physical movement. After you've done 5, you'll extend a final time and bring the knee into your chest a final time and hold, hugging the left knee into the left rib cage so that your breath gently massages the left side of your abdomen, the organs of the left side. When you're ready, interlacing fingertips behind the knee and extending the left leg up as much as you comfortably can without force or friction, drawing the shoulders down towards the earth, grounded. Inhale, pressing up through the foot, extend. Exhale, bend the left knee to 90 degrees slowly. Doing this twice more at your own pace. When your 3 rounds are complete, or you feel complete, extend your left leg a final time and hold, allowing breath to flow alongside the left leg, acknowledging your left leg and left knee without moving, just sensing the space that they take up in your body. Honoring this experience as sacred. And since this experience is sacred, can you fully be in it, not worried about anything else, what's to come, or what has already passed? If you don't have your right knee bent, bend your right knee and place your right foot on the earth. And find figure 4, bending the left knee, crossing ankle over knee. Staying here, lifting the foot and interlacing behind the leg or over the shin. Finding the shape that gives you a sense of nourishment, relaxation, while at the same time, a sense of opening, feeling the inner channels of the body beginning to shift, releasing stagnant, stale energy and inviting in fresh, pure energy as you breathe. You can chant on this side as well if you need that practice, that tool to support you. And on the exhale here, it's VAM, V-A-M. The seed sound for water, inviting in the nourishing flow of life-giving water. When you're ready or on your next exhale, release the foot if it's lifted, the right foot, arms out in a T or goalpost your arms. And then allow your left foot and right knee to gently rock over to the right towards the earth. You can do just a simple twist of stacking the knees if you prefer. Right hand can press the left knee gently away, and you could take your gaze over to the left. Your attention, your focus on the breath. Any other thought or distraction that wants to enter your field of awareness, poured into the breath, and if needed, poured into the sound of Alam, of earth, L-A-M, on the exhale to ground any turbulence. One more breath in. Exhale, slowly make your way out, bringing feet mat distance, and windshield wiper the knees side to side. When you're ready, place your feet on the mat, like you're setting up for bridge pose. Arms by your side, palms face down. The first few rounds, we're going to move in a flowing manner, just like we did with our right and left sides. Inhale, press into your feet, lift your hips, and reach your arms up. Exhale, flow down slowly, one vertebra at a time, palms come forward down to the earth. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. If you want to incorporate a sound on your exhale, incorporate Ram, R-A-M, internally or out loud. 3 more flowing. Inviting in the warmth and the light of fire, Ram. Letting it transform and transmute any energy that was stirred up in the practice that needs to be released, and letting it bring light to your mind, to your heart, and to any dark spaces. When your last rounds are complete, or you just feel complete in the movement, come to stillness, and we'll do one more round where we actually hold the bridge pose for 3 to 5 rounds of breath. When you're ready, inhale, press into your feet, lift your hips. You can either press into your arms down by your side, using your upper body as well as your lower body, or interlacing your hands and rolling onto your upper arms. Again, using the upper body and lower body equally, pressing up through the pubic bone, squeezing inner thighs together, sternum reaching towards the back of your mat, breath flowing seamlessly. All of your attention poured into what's happening right here, right now, this sacred experience. One more breath in. Exhale, lower the spine, slow, steady, one vertebra at a time. Creating Yoni Mudra, thumb and index connect, resting it on the pelvic bowl so it's an upside down triangle. It's a grounding mudra. Imagine all the energy that oftentimes floats around in the mind and up and out, flowing down, out into the earth, grounded. You can take a clearing breath through an open mouth here if you wish. You can stay or find reclined bound angle, Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees apart, arms by your side, for 5 rounds of breath. Noticing here if you can slow down the breath even more after the practice. If you can invite your body to soften from toes to crown and crown to toes. You can support your knees with blocks or pillows here if you need to. When you're ready, knees come into your chest, happy baby pose, reaching for feet, the calves, or even behind the knees, and gently rocking from side to side. Trying to keep your shoulders grounded, the back of your head supported by the earth. Then bringing the knees into the chest. Hands over the shins. You can hold opposite wrist or elbows. You can breathe in. Exhale, open mouth, sigh out, and curl into a tiny ball, knees towards the forehead. Give yourself a tight squeeze, a loving hug, and lay down for Shavasana, the pose of relaxation and rest, taking up lots of space on your mat. A clearing breath through an open mouth. You may want to skip this part, but I would recommend not skipping it because it is the medicine. It is potent medicine. Being able to relax, something that so often gets undermined and overlooked. It is the medicine that gives you inspiration and creativity and a sense of clarity. It is the medicine that warms the cold places inside and brings light to the dark. As you lay here, sensing your physical body, I'll sit up for the remainder of practice to guide this relaxation. So as you sense your physical body, this vessel of bones and tissue and muscles, cells, ligaments, tendons, blood, lymphatic system. As you sense this physical aspect of you, imagine it dissolving into the earth. Beginning to then sense the energetic part of you, the breath, the energy that helps your heart beat, the energy that creates circulation throughout you, nourishing the body. And then imagine the energetic body relaxing into the earth. Stepping even more inward to the subtle realms. Sense the mental and emotional aspect of you, the aspect of you that feels, that knows love, that knows happiness, that knows sadness, anger, compassion. The aspect of you that can think, that can see a tree and understand that it is a tree. And then inviting the mental and emotional part of you to dissolve into the earth. As we move even deeper into the intellect and intuition, the cosmic intelligence, like an intangible blueprint that lies beneath the surface, guiding the sun to rise and set, the seasons to shift. Guiding your own rhythms and cycles, that intelligence that keeps the heart beating, that instructs the energy to beat the heart to keep you alive, that intelligence. Allow it to soften. Stepping even further into your subtlety, stepping into the experience of pure being, being without any restriction, any label, any name, being beyond words, so vast and expansive, a state of bliss, a state that lives beneath the quarrels of the mind and body. And even from there, softening a little bit more into the source of it all, the source that is you, and resting there for as long as you'd like before you slowly draw yourself out of the practice. It is with great love and respect I share, and thank you for tuning in. Om Shanti.